Sigmund Freud said, "A man with a toothache cannot be in love." Get out of here, go see your therapist. Aloha from out here. Some of the things we take for granted when camping are our everyday furniture, and they're pretty important. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I picked. That's not really a specific recommendation for you. It's just, you know, this is the decision process, and you take what you want, throw away the rest, put in your own salt and pepper, and everybody's happy. You have some choices when you have a teardrop trailer. Everything has to be multi-purpose. It has to do a lot of different things. So some people get a table attached to their trailer. You know, you can hang it on here. It has one leg, and you can put your cooler on there, and you can be happy. But I didn't like that concept because I want to use the table to do many things. I'm already maxed out in how much gear I can take, and having a dedicated table over here made no sense, or over here, when I could put one of these tables there and do the same thing, and I could do a lot more. If I want to bring this table, you know, on the other side of this field and have a picnic, I can do that. So it's just a lot better for me to have individual tables. And that train of thought kind of goes through all my videos. Wait, let me change camera angles right away because I'll lose you. Hey there, welcome back. It's cuteness time. Okay, so this is the table that I had initially picked. And it's an Alps table, and it's quite a good table. It's a little over 50 inches long. And the way this goes together, this is a roll top table. And what happens is, this piece rolls up into a roll, and you put it in a bag, and then you fold up the table legs. And they will be about this long. They'll be the full length. When you fold this up, I'll show you later, and you put it in a bag, it's long and maybe around that wide, right? Now that's not good or bad, it depends on your situation. So here's a shot of the Alps table. This is the 50-something inch table. With the top surface removed, you have to roll that up and put it in this here bag. Let me crack these leg locks, and you fold it up like this, and you fold it up like this. Right? Okay, so these will go in this here bag right here. So this is the Alps table. It's probably 5 feet wide. So here's the GCI 25-inch table, and to fold that up, fold it down, you squeeze these together, push it down, and you're on your way. I find these more stowable in my car. That's not to say it's going to be more stowable in your car, but I can have a couple of these, I can move them around wherever I have space. I called Alps. They wouldn't tell me how much weight this table can support, and I didn't think that was right. You know, you're buying this table, and you want to know how much weight you can put on it. I have a refrigerator. Can I put it on here? The refrigerator is 40, 50 pounds. I mean, the table seems pretty sturdy, but, you know, I like a little reassurance from the company on what they're selling. I mean, they got plenty of tables. They can destroy a few and find out what's good. So, again, good table, leg room underneath it. Questionable load capacity, but and it's long. If you like long and thin, if you like that, this might be the table for you. It's a big single table. It does what big tables do. You know, you want to do campground surgery, projects, stuff like that, you know, it's good for that, okay? Now, my needs vary quite a bit. So an alternative to one big table, which I prefer, are smaller tables. In fact, this weekend I have, you know, I normally wouldn't carry this big table with me. Oh, one point about the Alps table is the construction. The construction is overall pretty good, this bungee cord top. But Alps screwed up over here. They have these little plastic ends, and as you can see, they come out. And that ruins my life. I find these things falling out now and then. And when I find one loose like this, I'll mark it. When I get home, I'll hot glue gun it back in. And I called Alps. I had lost a few of these, and they were very, you know, nice. They sent me more of these plastic caps, and I put them on. But I think that, you know, it would make my life easier if, here's another one that's loose now. See this? Okay, I'm going to push it in. You know, when they made the table, if they took care of that, I wouldn't be complaining about it. So This table is a GCI table. Now, I like GCI. They sent me these tables. I don't like them for that. I like them because their products are good. I've been using them since day one. I mean, these tables have been everywhere. They have been through everything. And while I don't abuse them, I use them, and they just hold up, and they love it. They're just great. Now, these tables, I think these hold 50 pounds. I called GCI, and they gave me the weight rating right away. This one, this bigger one, or 25 inches, this holds 60 pounds. That means I can safely put my cooler on it, and I can do some other things with it. I can fold these up. They get pretty small. And because I have multiple small tables, I don't always take 4, but because I have multiple small tables, I can stick them in the car and, wherever they fit. I don't need a long space. I have enough long stuff in the car. And they seem to hold up and travel very well. This one, when this thing is rolled up, it could be, I haven't dented it yet, but I'm always watching out that I don't dent it when I fold it up and put it in the car. And in contrast, there's no end caps on these. They fold it over metal, and there's nothing to fall out. This unit is good. So I put 2 of these together, and I effectively have the same size table as the other one. I can move this here table into that there, and have it in my little yurt here, and I can put it anywhere I want. If I want to take the refrigerator out of the trailer and put it put the table here on the side, I can put the refrigerator on that. If I'm having a picnic, if I'm doing anything, I can use these tables in multiple ways. Now, don't forget, the Vistabule has a ton of tables too. Vistabule provides 3 tables on the inside. This one comes apart, comes right off. I can stow it. And I still have 2 more. But I like outside tables too. I need to use a little more care when I pull up to this table and put my legs under it. And over the convenience of sliding up and just putting my legs under here. This is all about your choice, what table's good for you. There's plenty of other tables out there to choose from. There are, those fabric top ones which roll up. Those seem to be more geared towards backpackers. I've looked at them. They seemed a bit flimsy for me. I wasn't going to be putting any cooler on them. And I didn't like the trampoline style table, but other people love them. I'm not disparaging them. They're fine. You can have any table you want. I mean, I've seen better legs on a table, you know what I'm saying? So pick what's good for you and enjoy it. Here are the GCI Pico chairs and tables. Now you can see how much space they're taking up in the Subaru Outback. And what's important to me here is not that they take up this volume, because it's that I can pack them differently if I want. I can take these tables and lay them on top of something because they fold flat. Same with the chairs. So I can move them around in the car wherever there's spare space. I just wanted to stack them all up for you so you could see how they pack. Now, a long table, I'd have a bit more of a challenge. It has to go front to back in this car, and then I have to stack stuff either on top of it or it on top of stuff. It's just harder for me to pack it that way. I do prefer this configuration with these flat tables and flat chairs. They're just easier for me to manage when I have to find spare space in the car. Subscribe to see more of the same, and give me a thumbs up. I'm out here killing myself for you.